everyone, welcome back to Deb's Poultry Farm in the Volta region. This is part 2 of this video. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about how I started 20,000 layer capacity poultry farm in the Volta region. So as I said in the first video that we're going to start casting the concrete in the 16,000 capacity shed, which I've told you guys is 194 feet long and 50 feet wide. As you can see, we've started casting the concrete, which was a very big challenge for me. Working with people was very hard. I took things for granted and people were not doing what they're supposed to do, so it was a very difficult to work with different people in this particular area. As I was saying, you need to be very careful with people in these areas, as it's very hard to understand what a lot of people are doing because they don't follow instructions and things like that. As you can see, work is going on very well. We've managed to put the concrete. Look, that's my brother over there. He's a very good brother. He's been helping a lot with the project. You can see there's a lot of materials coming to the site. Very busy here today. The sun is very hot. So as you can see, we start the concrete floor, which we're going to be finishing very soon. As soon as we finish that, we're going to start the roofing process. So I'm going to jump straight and talk about the second building, which is the 6,800 capacity on the side of it, which you can see we've already put the metal trusses on it. So I want to go back to the big shed again and explain to you guys. As you can see, the concrete floor is finished. Now we are casting the pillars to get it ready for to wear the trusses on top of it. As you can see, I think some of the guys on the break now, people are sitting down not doing nothing, which is very it was very challenging thing for me. I find it very difficult to handle these people, but with time, don't get me wrong, they're very hard working people. It is very hard working over here. So you can see we finished the floor in 3 days. It took us 3 days to finish this floor. It was a very hard job, but we got there at the end. So now we are doing the pillars. Hopefully we'll finish the pillars, and I'm going to talk to you guys about when we finish the pillars, what's going to happen after that. It was a very busy day. Just remember, guys, this didn't take a day. It took about 3 days for us to reach this point. I have to cut this video because it's a lot of video. I want to go into details and explain to you guys how we've managed to achieve this place, this project to up to this point. So we had about 20 people working on site with the concrete mixer, people working non-stop because I live in the UK and I don't have enough time, and I needed to finish this thing before I get back to the UK. So it was a very busy day, non-stop working from 7 o'clock in the morning to 5 o'clock in the evening. It's really hot, and you can understand because when you get evening, people get tired a lot. So in this particular place, we actually finish, and I want to go back and talk to you guys about the metal truss. As you can see on this building now, we've started putting the trusses on top of the pillars. One thing I want to advise you guys is you can see the building is very high. The reason for me to raise the building very high is I was thinking about the future. Right now we're going to do a deep litter system in this place, so we left it open like that. In future, we're going to change to a battery cage system. That is why you can see the building is that tall. So when we change to a battery cage system, we don't have to do a lot. So that is why this particular building is that high. You can see there's the second building over there, which they've started putting wood on top of the truss already, so that we can start putting the roofing sheet on top of it. As I said, if you want to do this kind of thing, make sure you have electricity on site. You're gonna need it. So it's very important to bear that in mind. Personally, I think it's the cheapest way to do this thing. So you have to remember to do that. If you have any question, you can ask me and I'll explain to you. So as you can see now, they finished welding the truss on top of this building already, which they now put in the wood on top of the metal truss, because you need to put wood on it, which is, I mean, the wood was very cheap. The one we put on top, it wasn't that many wood. So compared to doing a whole wood on top of the roof, so it was the cheapest thing for us to do. So they putting the wood on top of this building at the moment, and then after that they're gonna start putting the roofing sheets on top of it. It's a very long video, as I said, so I've been cutting things out of it so that I can get to explain things to you guys properly. So in this particular place now, I think the welding is done. As you can see, there's some wood going on top of this thing slowly, and then after that they're gonna start doing the roofing sheet on top of it. This project took us, I think, about 3 months for us to complete. It was a very busy day, and it's a very hard work. I need to remind you guys of that. It's a very hard work for us to reach what we've reached so far. So going forward, I want to talk about the roofing. You can see the small building, which is the well, I call it small building because that one is 7,000 capacity. So you can see the roofing sheet is on top of the roof already, which I was very happy. Even though there was some challenges, I got disappointed by carpenters who promised to come and do the job. They never turn up, and that raised up my temperature so high I can't even explain it. But we got there at the end, so that's also completed. I'm just giving you guys little bullet points about what we've done so far. Later on, when everything is finished, and I will sit down, explain to you guys proper how much it costs us to achieve all this. So I think I'm going to end this video over here. Thanks guys for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and share my video. And this is Nick. Thank you. Adios.